Hello everyone, this is Cooking with Church Girl. Hope everyone had a good day today. I'm so glad to be back up on my feet again. And I'm going to be doing a short review of some of the new appliances that I purchased for my kitchen because I'm overhauling my appliances in my kitchen. So Church Girl wanted to share some of my new review of some of my new appliances that I purchased for my kitchen. So that being said, I'm going to get started. Hope you guys had a good day today. And I'm going to be showing you some of Cooking with the Church Girl new kitchen appliances. Okay? First off, I'm going to start off with showing you guys, as I said, some of the things that I purchased. And first of all, I'm going to show you some Evos here that I purchased to put my olive oil in. Now they come for olive oil and vinegar, but I'm not going to use this for vinegar. I'm going to use both of these for olive oil and probably another type of oil, maybe canola oil. I won't be using vinegar because I don't use a lot of vinegar. That being said, so I'm going to use my Evos here. I like these. I really was a little bit disappointed because they made out of ceramic, but they're okay. I went ahead and kept them anyway. So these are for my oils here. So when I use my vinegar, I'm sorry, when I use my olive oil, I just pour it out like that and it control how much oil come out. If you're not careful, if you pour olive oil from the bottle, sometimes you pour out too much. So that way I can control the olive oil. So I purchased me some nice set of Evos. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I really like them, except the fact that they're made out of ceramic, and I wish they was made out of another fabric, another material. There you have it. It's a set of Evo vinegar bottle set, but I'm going to use mine for olive oil. So that's what I'm going to be using this for, olive oil. Next, something that I purchased here. I wanted to change for the one that I had. That's my oyster grinder here. I really like this blender. It's a nice blender. What I really like about this blender, you guys, it comes in an extra two-piece set. I like it because it also comes with a chopper. That way I can chop up all my onions and peppers and everything over in here in this second set. So it came in a two-piece set. I really like that. That's one reason I purchased it, because I really like the fact that it came in a two-piece set. Another reason I like this blender set, anytime you buy any kind of blenders, make sure you read your information good and do your research really good. This is all glass, nice and heavy. I like that. But what I really like about it the most is the motor underneath here. This is made out of metal, all heavy duty metal, because if you're not careful and you buy something with plastic on it, it won't last as long. So I want to make sure it was made very well. See this? This is stainless steel, and it made with a heavy metal, and this is not going to wear out. Plastic will wear out. So that's what I really like about this particular set here, because it'll last and last, because I like the fact that it got that nice stainless steel heavy metal underneath there. And then of course this is glass right here, my blender, and it have 16 different settings on it that I can use it for. All metal drive, 16 different blends that I can use this for, and that's what I really like. Have a lot of different ways I can use it for. Ice crusher, mints. You can grind. You can make milkshake, fruit smoothies, frozen drinks, green smoothies, ice crush on it. Then you can also beat your drinks in this. You can mix, puree, cream, chop, whip, pulse. You can do a whole lot with this set. So I really like that. So I wanted to make sure it did everything I wanted it to do. So I made sure I did my homework before I ordered it. So I'm very pleased with this set here. Now moving right along, I have over here, I have, let's see what I want to show you guys next. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. Now this is a nice serving tray. It comes with four little one, two, three little prongs on it where you can set it down, just like so, and you can serve your food on it. And that's what I like about this. Now, this was a gift. I didn't purchase this. One of my doctors gave me this before I retired. I went to show it because I really, really like it very much. So I said I may give this away, be a blessing to someone with this. But I really like it. And it's a serving tray. Or you can use it just for display. But it's really nice. Over here, I have my, this is one of my favorite pieces. I'm excited about using this because I can do a lot of good cooking in my Over Croissant Chef Classic cast iron cookware. I really like this cookware. I've been wanting me a cast iron Over cookware. It's heavy. It's come very heavy, but it cooks very good and it holds the heat real good. That's what I like about it. You can roast in here. You can put it in the oven, bake, roast, sear, saute, whatever you want in here. You can also use it on top of the stove. Put your veggies, your greens, your peas. You can make stews and soups. You can do a whole lot with this set. So that's what I really like about it. It's a nice size. I didn't want to get nothing that was too small. So I think this is about a 5 or 6 quart. I was trying to see the size, I forgot. But I think it's like a 5 quart. Nice size. Nice and heavy, and it cooked even. No, the cast irons tend to cook very good, and they cook really even. So I'm really excited about getting started with this cast iron dish here. Oval shape. That's my oval shape. And over here is another nice set that I purchased. Now I do have these already, but I've used them and they got quite old, so they need to be replaced. They're still pretty good, but I want to replace them. And I found this in a set, that way I didn't have to buy it piece by piece. So I was so glad to find my baking tool set in a set of 3 pieces. This is called my stainless steel baking dough tool set. And I like the fact that it's stainless steel. I love using stainless steel in the kitchen. And this is for my baking. And on here, this right here is my dough blender. Anytime I'm making pie crust, I'm going to use this as dealing with flour and any kind of doughs. This is right here is what this is for. I really like it. Like it a whole lot. So I was glad to find this in a set. This is my dough blender piece. And of course, this right here is my pastry scraper. When you're dealing with flour, you know, you have all your flour down and you're cutting into flour. This is what this is for. It's called pastry scraper. Sometimes I make my tea cakes. You know, I love to make tea cakes, or rather making brownies or cookies or what have you. Sometimes if it get kind of, the flour get kind of stuck to your paper, what you're using to roll out your dough on, you can easily get this up underneath there and just scrape it right together. So I have one of these, so I wanted another one. So I'm glad to get another one in this set. So I love this particular set. This is my pastry scraper here. And of course it comes with my most favorite, which is my cookie cutters. Some people call them biscuit cutters, but I call them cookie cutters. All different sizes. My other cookie cutters really done seen their last day. I've used and used and used and used and used them. So I'm very excited to get these, and I think this comes in a set of, I think 4 or 5 different, 1, 2, 3, 5 different sizes. So I'm gonna enjoy cutting out my tea cakes. That's what I make the most, and my cookies with my cookie cutters here. All different sizes. All this came together in this little box, in this little pack, and they're very, very good price, and it's all nice and weighty stainless steel. Made with that good stainless steel, so I like that. They're not flimsy. They have a nice little weight to it, and that way they'll last me a nice long time. Church Girl is doing a appliance reveal. I'm overhauling my kitchen with a few new items. Okay. Let me just back up and go back over here. Back on the other side, I want to show you guys this set here. So I'll work my way down. Right here, I'm just going to move this over to this side. So I'll just work my way down. So next, I'm going to share with you what I purchased. I saw this little mug set, and I thought it was really cute. Nice little mug set. that I really like, made out of copper. I like them, so I got them. And what I liked about them, because they're insulated here on the bottom, they're nice insulated. Whatever I put in here nice and hot, my hot coffee or my hot tea or chocolate, it'll keep it nice and hot. Or if I'm drinking something nice and chilled or cold, it'll also keep it nice and cold. So I really love these two little cute mugs here that I decided to get. This was just a nice little set that I saw, and I really liked them. And because they're insulated really good, I decided to go ahead and purchase those. Also, next up is this salt and pepper shaker. Now, when I purchased this, I was very excited. I was looking for me a nice spice meals. That's what it's called. This is made by Wolfgang Punk. He's a chef that I follow, and he makes all kinds of appliances. I really liked these because they are battery operated. So I'm just gonna put some battery in here, and all I got to do is just press down on it, and my spices will come out the bottom. You all know I love to use whole grain spices, fresh black pepper, and my sea salts and my different types of salts I like to use. So all of those spices are fit in here. But what I didn't like about this, it doesn't hold very much. When I checked it out and took it apart, I noticed that it only holds very little. Most of this is batteries. So I'm going to be buying another set. But when you're purchasing your spice meals, make sure that you get a set that holds mostly spices. There's no sense in buying these and all it holds is just a little bit. Even though that'll last a long time, but still, the purpose of me buying this, I want my spices to last a long time. I want to be able to fill it up. At least over halfway should be full of spices, not just a little bit of door. So I like them, but that's the only thing I wasn't pleased with. I don't think they hold enough. But I like the fact that they're battery operated. So I'm going to be putting my pepper and my salt. And also there are different spices. You can use them more. You can use them more than just for pepper and salt. But they make it very, very easy to press down on, and then my pepper and salt just come right out. With that particular set, I also wanted to try Wolfgang Punk's spices. He has some spices out. And I was excited about this because I saw something on here that caught my eye. And what caught my eye in this set was the hickory smoked salt. I never tried hickory smoked salt before. So I went to try that hickory smoked salt. That's one reason I bought this. It also comes with my Himalayan pink salt, which I keep on hand all the time. And this have organic black peppercorn. And I keep peppercorn on hand all the time. Now they go really good in your spice meals. You press down on it, or if you got it manually, you just turn it and it just come right out. As I said, anytime you buying your fresh spices like that, it always tastes so much better than getting it all ground up. Because you don't know, how long it's sitting on the shelf. But when you buy it fresh like this, it always tastes a lot better. Then this also has the King Pepper blend. Come with the red, black, and white pepper coins, which I try to keep on hand. I like this particular peppercorn here. Black pepper, white pepper, and red pepper in this particular blend. So they're also going to be going in one of these spice racks as well. So this is just a little spices that I had purchased that I wanted to give a try. So ChurchGirl is going to be in the kitchen cooking up lots of different menus using my new gadgets that I purchased, all of my new appliances that I purchased, and hopefully they all cook really good. So next, I'm going to move right back over this way. And now I'm going to show you, this is my crock pot. I purchased a new crock pot. I'm not going to take it out because it's too big to take out of this box right now. But I love this crock pot because it's nice size. I didn't want to get one that was too small. So I got one that was really nice size. And I wanted to show you what size it is, if I could. It's 6 quarts. This is a 6 quart. And I like the fact that 6 quart. It's also a pressure cooker, a steamer. I can slow cook and I can saute in it, as well as roast. I can also roast in this crock pot here. And I like that. So I'm excited about my new Express Crock Mutter cooker here. I'm not going to be using a lot of that stove this summer when it gets hot. I have my other gadgets here that I can use. So I'm excited about my crock pot here. So I will be using that this summer a lot. And underneath here, let me go ahead and show you, underneath my express crock pot here is, as I said, I'm not taking it out of the box. And with this crock pot, I did want to add this with this particular crock pot. It's called an express cooker and a multi-cooker. You can pressure cook in 45 minutes or less. And you can also cook it all the way up to 6 or 8 hours. You can put it on slow cooker and go on about your business, go to work, come back home, your meal is cooked. Okay? And some things they put on here just to show you that you can cook with this. You can do ribs in here, rice and beans, pulled pork. You can do roast whole chickens. You can put turkey. You can put almost anything you like to eat over in this pot, especially if you're doing different types of roasts that you want to take your time to cook, and stews like that. It'll be very, very good in this crock pot here. So I'm going to be using this quite a bit. Beef stew. Let it take its time to cook. And when it's finished cooking, all you got to do is turn off and you got your meal. So I'm excited about this fast or slow cooker. That's what I like the most. It's a pressure cooker as well as a slow cooker. This is my crock pot here. And now right here, I'm not going to take it out the box. My next thing I'm going to show you what the Church Girl have here. I have been wanting one of these for a very long time, and I waited several years. Before I decided to buy this, because when they first came out, they was very, very small. They was like three quarts, 2 quarts, like that. And I wanted one larger, so I waited a few years, and finally started making them larger and much better. So this is a 6-quart capacity. This go all the way up to 6 quarts. It's my digital air fryer. I'm very excited about this air fryer because the mere fact that it is a larger one, and I'm very excited that it is larger. I can fit a lot more food in here. So, and then it comes with 3 plates, come with these 2 grills, and then it comes with another tray off in the box. I'm not gonna take it out, but it comes with 3 more pieces, and it comes with a skewer. So actually it comes with 4 different pieces. Also comes with a skewer. No, a skewer is when you make it with chicken skewers or your beef skewers. So I'm excited about this new fryer here, air fryer. It's digital, and you can lock in your time where can't nobody go and be messing with your time. Once you set it, you can set it where won't nobody know what the timer is. They can't change it. Okay? So that's what I really like about this particular air fryer right here. So I'm excited to get started. Use my new air fryer. And as I said, it's 6 quarts, so it's the big one. The big one, you guys, not the little tiny one. Okay, moving right along with my reveal here. I think I already showed you guys my e-brew for my olive oil. I'm going to be using that. And I've already showed you guys my blender. And moving right along, I have another nice, let me just move this out of the way. I think I showed you guys that. I have another really nice cast iron round dish here, baking dish right here. Let me just fix this so you can see it. I really like this cast iron pot here. What I like about this cast iron, and this is another cast iron. Over there's my Cruncinout oval shaped cast iron. This one is made more like the one that I grew up with, the old black ones. But this one is red. I like this cast iron round pot. First of all, it's round and it's 5 quarts. And I like that, nice and heavy. And I like the fact that the top is also a grill. You can cook in the top as well. You can put this down on your stove, just like so, set it on your stove. And you can also cook in this. This is a skillet as well as a top, okay? This is 2-in-1. That's what I really like about this particular cast iron pot here. I love this. I can't wait to get started and cooking my greens and my roast and my chicken as well. I can bake in it, or I can cook on top of the stove in it. I can do stir fries in it, as well as I can grill fish on this part, or pork chops, or chicken, whatever I want to. I can make, you can also make some cheese toast on this part. And I really like that because it's like you got 2 things in one. As well as the pot, the top can be used as a skillet. And I really, really like that. So, I'm excited about my new cast iron pot there. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Next up, Church Girl is going to show you over here, so I can hurry up and bid you guys a good evening. You've seen the mugs. Okay, right here is my stainless steel. What I really like about these, this is stainless steel. I like the fact that they're stainless steel because sometimes when you go out to buy little spider racks, spider dips, they're not made with stainless steel. They're made very, very flimsy. But if I'm gonna buy some, I love stainless steel cookware. So these are just called, I call them spider dips because the way they're made. I love the fact that they came in a set of 3. Normally, when I was first looking for these, I could only find one, and each one cost a separate price. So then I finally was able to go on Amazon, and I found this as a set, 3 different sizes. I really like that, so I can dip my veggies with this. If I'm frying some French fries or some wingettes or some fish sticks or anything like that. All your veggies, all your pastas that you want to dip out that you got in water, you just dip it right out and all the water strain right through there, and I really like that. Especially for, I don't do a lot of deep frying, but you can use it for that. When I'm making my salmon balls, I use more oil in that, so this will come in very handy for dipping out of hot water. So I really like the fact that it came in 3 and it made with stainless steel. Anytime you're looking for things like this, make sure that you get a good quality, okay? Try to shop and do your homework so when you're purchasing something, you get a good quality. When you're purchasing something, you want to make sure that you get a good quality. You don't want to spend your money on cheap things because if you do, you end up buying over and over. One thing I learned from my mom, she told me, Patricia Ann, if you can't afford the best, save your money until you get something very nice quality. It may not always be the top of the line, but it will fall somewhere in the high middle. So it'll last you. So when you buy good quality things, you ain't got to be repeating them over and over and over. So make sure that you get good quality, and they have sales that come on. They have very good quality because this was very inexpensive, but they made really good, and they're made with real stainless steel. So I really like that. That's just a little tip I want to throw in there. Make sure when you're shopping, make sure you purchase some good quality, good quality things. Don't just grab the first thing you see just because you think it's cheap. Because you get good quality at the right price if you take your time and look for it, okay? Move right along, move my, what I call my spider dips. And right here, those of you that follow the Church Girl, you know I'm a little afraid of knives. But I'm going to show you some new knife set that I purchased here. A nice little knife set that I purchased that I really like. Last time I was, well not the last time, but one time I was cutting up some potatoes and I went live. And some of y'all saw me cut my hand. And I think the reason I cut my hand, the knife I was using was very dull. I found out real quick, a real cook cannot do nothing with a dull knife. The knife must be sharp, but you have to be careful with it. Okay? So I took my time and I started looking around and reading. I didn't buy the first thing I saw. Must have took me 2 weeks before I decided on getting these particular set of knives. I don't need a whole lot of knives because I'm not a big fan of a lot of sharp knives. But this came in a set of 5. Wolfgang Punk, one of my favorite chefs, came out with this. And I watched the video and I really liked what I saw, so I decided to purchase these. And what I really, really do like about this set is each one of these have their own personal, private safety slip. It's called safety slip. And again, I want to cut this off. I should have cut it off before I showed you guys, and I forgot. Let me just see, can I cut this off? And I want to show you this safety slip, if I can get it off. Yeah, it came off. See, it come in its own safety slip here, and each knife is used for different things. But I'm sure the Church Girl probably using the smallest one they got because you know I'm not too fond of knives. But anyway, I love a nice knife set. I really do, and I think every kitchen needs at least one good knife set. So this is very, very sharp. So I'm gonna be very careful with these knives. But I do like a really good knife set. This comes with nice ridges on it. And I like that so if you cut meat, your meat won't get all torn up. You know, sometimes you're trying to cut your meat and be all rigid and raggedy. This knife made where that won't happen. Because the way it's made, it got the ridges in it, but it's smooth right at the bottom. And when I saw the video, it showed you just how everything stayed real smooth when you're cutting it. This is my favorite part. Each one of these come with their own little private slip. This have a little plastic thing. When I finish using it, all I have to do is just slip it right over in its sleeve. And I think I'm putting it in here right. I hope I'm putting it in right. Yeah. Each one comes with its own little private sleeve. You guys know I'm afraid of knives. Even putting it in the slip, I'm scared. Anyway, go in just like so. When I finish, all I gotta do is put it back in the private sleeve and put it in the drawer. No, you know, when we have our silverware and our spoon, forks, and knives, you pull out the drawer, just grab a knife. If you're not careful and the knife is real sharp, you may cut yourself. So I'm very happy that these have all their own private little nice sleeves on it. And they made very good, very heavy. So I'm very glad about that. As I said, do your homework when you're looking to buy knives and silverware. So get yourself a nice set, something that's made very good, okay? So I have a set of 5, and that's a plenty for me, because all these 5, they all do different things. So this one is for my slicing and paring, so I'm probably using this one mostly because it's small, and I try to stay away from the big knives. With that being said, I'm very excited about my new set of knives here that I will be adding to my my kitchen. That's my new set, and I don't think I'll be purchasing any more. I had looked at another set, but I don't think I need any more. I don't like a lot of knives hanging around in the kitchen. So this knife set is very nice and neat. I want to show you the outside paper here of it. So I really like the fact that they all come in their own private sleeve. One is a paring knife, slicing knife. The one I showed you, this is a slicing knife, and I like that. Very chic to slice your meats with it. One is a shelf knife, and one you can scallop with, and you can also use it for cutting your big meats, those that buy roast and carving up turkeys and stuff like that. Have a knife for that. We call it a Nakiki knife. I think that's this one right here. Right here. So, but I'm not worried about all these different, then one's a scallop. I have a little scallop knife. All the different knives for different things, because I'm just going to probably be using the smallest one. That being said, I love my knife set. So now moving right along. Next I'm going to show you guys something that I'm really excited about. And that is my new induction stove top here. I purchased this because I'm really thinking about redoing my stove, and I'm thinking about getting a reduction stove top. And before I do, I want to try out one. So what I did, I went to see what Wolfgang Punk had, and I watched the video, and I really liked this one. So I purchased this one, this electric one. So all I gotta do is plug it up, and it cooks just like you cook it on the stove top. And what I like about this though, it's cool to the touch. Even when you turn it on, this is really cool to the touch. Even if you touch the eye part, it's not gonna burn your hand. It'll be cool, it'll be warm, but it won't be hot because it's induction. So the induction is made to go directly into the. It's made to go directly into the skillet. Let me just show you this. I'm gonna show you this next anyway. Say for instance, if I have this on top of my induction top here. Say I'm cooking with that, and I turn it on. Say I'm cooking with this on top of my induction top, and I go to turn it on and it get hot, right? What happened is it's gonna get hot right here. All of this is gonna be cool to the touch, and as well, this is gonna be warm, but it won't burn you. Be cool to the touch, because the heat will go directly into this induction top oven here. Skillet. This is made for induction cooking on both sides here, and I'm going to talk to you about this in a minute. But you put this on here, and the heat will go directly into what you're cooking in, your cooking pan. And if you happen to touch it, or you get your finger touched on it by accident, you won't get burned, okay? It will not burn you. It'll be warm, but it will not burn. And that's what I like about this. And so I'm going to give that a try, and then I'm going to decide what kind of stove that I plan to buy in the future. I'm really leaning toward the stove top, because this induction stove top, these stoves now are very popular. So I'm really leaning toward this type of stove when I do decide to change stoves. And I'm going to be doing that in the very near future. But I'm going to try this out first. I'm going to be cooking on this a lot this summer to see how it works. I like the video, as I said. I like what I saw so far. So get hot in the valley. Church Girl gonna have other utensils and other equipment that I can use without turning on that hot stove and oven. Okay, next now, that's my induction oven. And I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I like the fact that it's all digital too. It's all digital, and I really like that. Now the next thing I'm gonna talk about, this is called a flip pan. And when I saw this, I was really curious about how this worked. And when I watched the video, I was impressed with it. And because the price was so reasonable, I decided to go ahead and purchase it because it's on sale for like 60% off. So it's very, very reasonable. So I liked it. They call it flip pan because you can cook on one side. Say I have it down on here cooking on this induction here. And once to cook on that side, if I have, say I got pork chop inside of here cooking. Say I have a pork chop inside of here cooking, okay? Then, or a hamburger patty. They don't make some hamburgers. I don't have to open it up and flip the hamburger over. All I got to do is pick up this flip pan here and flip it right over, just like so, and put it right back down on the heat, on the stove. Because both sides is made to cook in, and that's what I was so impressed about this flip pan. Both sides. See, this side is made to cook in, and this side is made to cook in. It's called a flip pan. You can still open it up if you want to. You have a magnet button here, so when you close it, it snap tight, just like so. Really tight. And if you do happen to flip it, won't no juice or nothing come out the sides. And I'm going to show you that because it's made with the rubber. This is the rubber top that I'm going to put on the top part here. This go around the top so it won't drain no liquids. The bottom one is already in. And what I was most impressed about this is called a flip pan, but it's also 2-in-1. You can take this apart just like so, because it snaps right in. And now you got yourself 2 cooking skillets. This one got a built-in griller on it. You can grill your chops, or you can cook on this one, or whatever you want to cook on here. And you can also cook on this side as well. So it's 2 skillets, just like so. So I got 2 for the price of 1. So whenever you're shopping, be economical. See what you're getting for your money. You want to get something that's nice. This is nice, not too heavy, but it do have a nice little weight to it. And I really like the fact that I cook on either side. Or I can just put it together and flip it as I cook. So I really love that. That's why I like this flip pan. Church Girl is trying out a flip pan. I have never had a flip pan before, so I'm excited about getting started to see how this works. And then when you want to put it back together, you take it apart, and they have 2 little ends on it here, and it should just slip right back in, just like so. It should slip right in, just like that. Really easy, see? Slip right out, slip right in, and then just close it up. It'll snap right together. You have a magnet there, and you hold it really tight. So I really like this flip pan. I think I'm going to enjoy cooking in this. All right, moving right along. Over here, this is my flip pan. I wanted red, but they didn't have red, so I went with silver. Somebody asked me one time what was my kitchen colors. I told them I don't really have a kitchen color. It's rainbow color. Church Girl told me it's rainbow. But I do tend to buy red if they have red. If not, I go with silver because silver tend to blend in with everything. But if I can find red appliances, I love red or burgundies. So that's what I'll go with, okay? Now right here, I really like this little dish, a little casserole set that I ran across. Now I dropped it already and having to break one piece, but I'm not going to worry about that. I really like this casserole dish, so let me just push this out of the way. I like this little set. I saw this and the price was really, really good, so I couldn't say no to this because I wanted a casserole dish, but I didn't want to pay a lot of money for it. This is maybe ceramic, so we want to be careful not to drop it because it will break. But I like this because there's 2 of us, and this is just right for a nice little casserole. Made really good, good for microwave, and also the oven, and also dishwashing safe. I tell you right on the bottom, microwave and oven safe, as well as dishwashing safe. Okay? It's nice and deep. I like the fact that it's nice and deep, and it's made really good. Pretty too. Nice color. And if you have company, you can really just set this out with the food in it, and it'll be nice and elegant, and look really nice. And what I really liked about it, also came with its own warming tray here to hold it on. That's part of it. It's set right over in just like this. And it came with the top. Now the top is plastic, so you can't put the plastic in the oven. So you can put some foil over whatever you're cooking, or you can cook it without the foil. But you can also let the food cool off, and then you can put the lid right on it. I really like this set. And I love the fact that it comes on a nice little tray, just like so. So I like that little casserole dish. And it came in a 2-piece set. Actually, it came in a 3-piece set, but one was a little long, that casserole dish. ChurchGirl dropped it, you guys. Anyway, this is the larger piece. Here, we take the paper out. And it was very, very reasonable. I think I paid $10 for the small one. And I think around $14 or $15, if I'm not mistaken, for this larger piece. But it was very, very reasonable. And that's one reason I purchased it, because I liked it. And I liked the price. As I said, when you're shopping, take your time, catch the good sales. You get good quality things, and you don't have to pay a fortune for it. But you do want good quality. Some things you can pay a little more for it, because that's just the way it is for the quality. But if you take your time, wait for the sales to come out at least once a year, you can add to your kitchen appliances. It won't cost you a fortune. See how nice that is? Nice and deep, just like so. Nice casserole dish. Good for your oven. Microwave safe as well as dishwasher safe. And I really like that. This also comes with a lid. Very pretty. And if you got gas, you can serve, take this out, put your casserole over in the serving tray. And you can also cover it with your lid here, just like so. And it'll be so, so elegant and so, so pretty. People think you paid a whole lot of money for it. It's nice and elegant. This snaps on really tight, just like so. I really like this set. You can set that out with your casserole in it, and people can serve themselves, or you can serve them right from this dish here. And that'll be very pretty. So I like that casserole dish. This is part of that set. So I really, really, really love this set here. Now, I think I'm just about done. I'm going to show you this little gadget here. I wasn't pleased with this, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it because I forgot to send back. And believe it or not, I had a whole lot more things, but I shipped a lot of stuff back because once I got it, I really didn't want it, and I really didn't like a lot of it, so it wasn't as nice as I thought it was. So if something not what I think it is, then I'll send it back. This one I just forgot to put back in the box, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. It's just a grease container. I've been looking and looking and looking for one, but I haven't been able to find one nice, big one yet, nice size. See, it's a grease container. You know how if you have extra oil, or you cook French fries for the kids, or some chicken nuggets for the kids, and you don't want to waste all that good oil. Your good canola oil or your vegetable oil. I can strain it and put it right over in here. This is kind of small. I wouldn't want a little larger, but I'm kind of stuck with it now. I'm going to go ahead and keep it, and eventually I'll get a larger one. But this is my strainer. Let the oil cool off and pour it right in here, and it gets all the grind. So this is my grease container. This will catch all my little grind, the little grains from your oil. And what I did like about it, came with this little truffle here that this sits down on. So if the oil is warm or hot, just sit it right on your little truffle, and that'll keep it from being on the table or on your countertop. It sits on this. So I liked that. It also came with some little things to put on your hand here to lift out anything from the oven. It's hot, but I liked this. I said, I'm not gonna use this. I'll play with this. It's kind of small. I like it though, but this to keep your hands from getting burned. Not necessary to use with this, but you can lift your skillets or whatever, your pots, if you got something that's hot. So it came with a little extra gift. So this is the gift that it came with. Just like so. And then this. So that's what this is. It's just a little grease container here. That being said, I think I'm just about finished. I think I have one more item here to show you. Then the church girl gonna bid you good evening. My reveal, my kitchen appliances reveal. Cooking with the church girl. Okay, that's my little grease container there. Now, I'm gonna show you one thing that I'm really happy that I did purchase. That I'm very happy about. And that's my nice Croissant classic style popcorn maker. I bought me a new popcorn maker because I used to get a lot of popcorn, microwave popcorn. I'll tell you guys about what I came across with the microwave popcorn. That goes with that. Just trying to get some of my stuff out of the way here. These are my knives. Okay, I'm gonna pull my popcorn popper over so I can show you guys my popcorn popper. I'm excited about my popcorn popper because I really like it, and I can't wait to get to using it. Watching a nice movie, eating some nice homemade fresh popcorn and still that microwave stuff filled with all that grease. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull it to me so I don't have to go around the stove, around the table here. Okay. Okay. Now this is my Crunchy nice popcorn popper. I'm not gonna take it out of the box, but it's nice size. It's as tall as it is in this box, and as wide as it is. The whole thing is filled in the box. I really like it because it's the real deal. It's not plastic at all. Okay, it's made with the real metal. And on the inside of here, this is all stainless steel here. This is all stainless steel. Just like in the movies. It's just a smaller version. So I really like my popcorn popper. And it's made with stainless steel. It's not plastic. And I really like that. So I won't be using any microwave popcorn. I purchased microwave popcorn once, and I decided to cut it open just to see what it looked like on the inside, and it almost made me sick when I opened it up because it had all that, I guess it was butter that would stick to the little corns, little pepper corn popcorns, and then it had a lot of orange looking stuff in there, and I guess that's the popcorn salt. But it almost made me sick by looking at it, and I said, oh my God, I'm putting this in my system. So I decided to start looking around for a nice popcorn popper, and so I ran across this one, and it's really nice, and it's all stainless steel because I didn't want nothing plastic at all, and I really like it. So I'm going to be enjoying a lot of nice popcorn, homemade popcorn right from my nice popcorn popper. I'm not going to take it out, and it's nice and heavy too because it's metal, made with stainless steel, so it's nice and heavy. So it's the real thing, and I really, really like it, and it cooks, I think it says up to 10 cups of popcorn at one time. It's 500 watts, heats up instantly, makes fresh popcorn in just minutes. Very simple to use, non-stick kettle, and door are removable for quick cleanup. As I said, it's stainless steel. So yeah, 10 cups of popcorn. Creates enough for a group in one big batch. So I'm excited about my nice popcorn popper here. That being said, Church Girl, gonna give it a big good evening. I think I showed you everything that I had out. That's my popcorn popper that I'm excited about. Very excited about that. And I showed you my oval cast iron crock pot here, which I really, really, really love. And also my nice oyster blender. I really like it. I like the fact that this is all glass. It's not plastic. And it's made with a really good stainless steel cutter on there because that's the heart of this machine. It's not made with plastic cutters. And I love my cups here. My copper mugs that I saw, and I just happen to like them because they're insulated. So put anything in there, hot or cold, it'll stay that way. And I'm excited about using these. So I love those. And another round cast iron skillet here, 2-in-1. I really like this pot. I know I'm going to be using this a whole lot. And it's 2-in-1 because the top is also a skillet. This is the top, but you can also cook in this griddle skillet here. I can grill some pork chops on here, some chicken breasts on here, some fish on here. I can make cheese toast on here. I can also saute some veggies on here. I can do a lot with this skillet, so I'm excited about that. And it's also a top that go with the pot. And I also showed you my 3-in-1 baking dough baking set here, which I really love, and I'm going to enjoy my new cookie cutters. I'm excited about my cookie cutters. Because my other cookie cutters I've had this day in my casserole set. And I showed you guys my spices here. I think I did. My spices I want to try. Pinky lane salt. I think I showed you guys this. The most one I wanted to try was that hickory smoked salt. I haven't tried that one yet. So I'm going to enjoy my spices, my spice blend, and I have my spice meal that I'm going to be putting them in so I can grind them up. I bought one set of spice meals. I just bought one set. This one used battery operated. I already have one big one in the kitchen, so I'm going to be getting another one of these, but it's going to be different. It's going to be holding more than just a little bit. I want one that holds a whole lot of spice. So that's battery operated, so I like the fact that it's battery operated. And my induction oven, we went over the induction oven. I'm just recapping really fast. Showed you guys this induction oven that I'm most excited about because I'm testing this out so I can decide what kind of stove I want. For this induction oven stove top that I'm going to be using a whole lot this summer. So church girl will have to turn on that hot stove a lot. And of course we saw my flip pan, which I really like. Just like so. Go on one side and just flip it to the other side, put it back down on the eye. And of course my knives. We talked about the knives. Make sure you get yourself a nice set of sharp knives. As I said, cooking with dull knives are not the way to go. And I'm dropping some on the floor again. My spider racks here, they're gonna come in real handy as well. Let me just pick up my warmers here. This is my spice warmers, which I already had. They are not new. I just have them sitting out here. So I just want to get them all out the way. That being said, this is Cooking with Church Girl. And Church Girl is very excited about all her new appliances. Now, I'm going to bid you guys a good evening. There you have it, Cooking with Church Girl, doing my new appliance kitchen reveal. Cooking with the Church Girl, okay? There's my new Evos for my olive oil, right there. So there you have it, Cooking with the Church Girl. New appliances for my kitchen. Wait 1 minute. All right, I'm going to bid you guys a good evening now. Hope you guys enjoyed my reveal. And I'm going to be getting in the kitchen, cooking up a lot of nice meals with all my new appliances. And as I said, I'm happy to redo my kitchen with some nice appliances. And can't wait to get started. And especially my nice popcorn popper there. There you have it. This is Cooking with Church Girl. Until next time, I'm going to get ready to bid you guys a good evening. Please subscribe to my channel, Cooking with Church Girl. Until next time, I'm going to bid you guys a good evening. That being said, this is again, one more time, Cooking with Church Girl. Bye. Mr. Nelson.